Here's a video for 3308 Pete out of California. This is your rotor controller that I'm gonna let you have. Just do an exchange or let you keep the old one. It's got the Rotor-ez setup in it. Number 0038 in the series. Or 30, I mean. And that's hooked up to Ham Radio Deluxe rotor control. And some of the settings, you can go back and look at the one I did for Phil. I'm just going to show you how this works. So I'm right down here on the mouse. I'm not anywhere near the controller. You'll hear it click on. There it goes. We got it pointing down there at Australia. And it's set up north pointing. Stop position is north. 1 second on the refresh rate. Calm 9. Some of that stuff you can just look at the one I did for Phil and see what the scoop is. Now we'll just point it straight north. And what's kind of ironic is you look at that and it takes the curve, goes all the way over. So you'd be shooting over the pole right there. The tip of India is about where my halfway point is, where I'm at. Because the little house is my GPS location. You'll be more over to the west a little bit. Now let's go over here to the controller. Still works like it did. You hit the brake release and it'll turn. We're turning that counterclockwise. There's the brake delay. The brake is still released. And the big click is clicking it back in. Now the LED lights do not work when you're doing it manually like that. But now here's the point and shoot part of it. You turn the calibration to wherever you want it to point. Let's say you want it to point to the west. Put the needle over there to W. And very quickly hit the brake. You see it did a little backstroke. Now it's turning counterclockwise. And it'll go right back over there to west where I had it pointing. And there goes the brake. Now we'll do it again the other way. Point it back to north and you'll see the rotor do a little backstroke. That's for the tail twister models. Sometimes the brake wedge hangs up, so it'll back and forth and release it. And clockwise light is on. Brake is released. And that little light's your status light. You watch the status light change color. You can't tell it in the camera, but it turns red. And as soon as it gets to where it's about ready to be, it'll turn amber or yellow. You can see the shadow right there. And then let's go back up to north. A little jiggle jaggle. This is my test rotor. I've got it hooked up on a quick connect. All I gotta do is hook it up to the control box. And then this is your RS-232 cable that comes out of the controller. And then here's the USB cable plugs into the computer. That USB cable's going with you. And it is tested. So there you go. Enjoy.